Before you take your next sip of water and swallow those morning vitamins, pause for just a second, because what I'm about to share with you could quietly change the way you age. Not in a dramatic miracle pill kind of way, but in the real way, the way that affects how steady you feel on your feet, how clear your mind feels in the morning, how deeply you sleep at night, and how strong your body feels when you stand up from a chair. Welcome back to Health Wellness Secrets. And today I want to talk to you, honestly and calmly, about something almost every adult over 40 is doing with good intentions, but may actually be doing wrong. You see, most people believe that taking vitamins is always a good thing. You feel tired, take a supplement, your joints ache, add another pill, your memory feels slower. There's a bottle for that too. It feels responsible, it feels proactive. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Some of the most popular vitamins people take every single day after 40 don't just stop helping. In certain forms and in certain amounts, they can quietly work against your body. And at the same time, there are a few nutrients that research consistently links to better sleep, steadier energy, sharper thinking, stronger bones, and even a longer life. By the end of this video, you'll understand which supplements deserve a second look, which ones truly support healthy aging, and why the difference matters more than most people realize. And please stay with me, because the last nutrient we talk about, the one most people completely overlook, may be the most important of all. Let's start with something that almost no one explains clearly. Your body at 65 is not the same body you had at 40. Your liver processes substances more slowly. Your kidneys don't clear waste as efficiently. Your gut absorbs nutrients differently. And your nervous system becomes more sensitive to overload. So a vitamin that felt fine years ago can become a problem later. Not because the vitamin changed, because you did. Same pill, different body, completely different outcome. And here's where things get tricky. Supplement labels don't warn you about this. Most doctors don't have time in a short appointment to review every vitamin and every interaction. So many people keep taking the same supplements year after year, assuming they're helping, while subtle damage builds quietly in the background. Let me walk you through what I mean. Take vitamin A. On paper, it sounds wonderful. It supports vision, it helps the immune system, it plays a role in skin health. All true. But the problem isn't vitamin A itself. It's the form most supplements use. Many multivitamins contain synthetic vitamin A, often listed as retinol or retinol palmitate. And vitamin A in this form behaves very differently in an aging body. It's fat-soluble. That means your body doesn't simply flush it out in urine like vitamin C. Instead, it gets stored, mostly in your liver and fatty tissues. Over time, especially as your liver slows down with age, that storage can turn into buildup, month after month, year after year, until one day you're dealing with dry skin, aching joints, brain fog, or strange fatigue, and you assume it's just getting older. But sometimes it isn't. It's accumulation. I've seen people who took a basic senior multivitamin for years, never realizing it contained more synthetic vitamin A than their body could safely handle. And elevated vitamin A levels in older adults have been linked to heart rhythm problems, increased fracture risk, and neurological symptoms. Not overnight. Quietly, gradually. The safer alternative is not cutting vitamin A entirely. Your body still needs it. But instead of synthetic retinol, it's far gentler to rely on beta-carotene, the form found naturally in foods like carrots, sweet potatoes, and leafy greens. Your body converts beta-carotene into vitamin A only when it needs it. No buildup, no overdose. It self-regulates. If your multivitamin lists retinol or retinol palmitate, that's worth discussing with your healthcare provider. Now let's talk about iron. Iron has been marketed for decades as the answer to fatigue and weakness. And if someone is truly deficient, iron can be life-changing. But here's the part most people never hear. After about age 60, the majority of adults do not need extra iron. Men stop losing iron after adolescence. Women stop after menopause. Unless there's ongoing blood loss or a confirmed deficiency, your body has no efficient way to get rid of excess iron. So it accumulates. in your liver, in your heart, in your pancreas. And excess iron creates oxidative stress, a process that damages healthy cells and accelerates aging from the inside. The symptoms are sneaky: fatigue, joint pain, memory issues, heart palpitations. They look exactly like normal aging, so almost no one suspects iron. Yet elevated iron levels have been linked to increased risk of dementia, heart disease, liver damage, and more. If your multivitamin contains iron and you've never had your iron levels checked, it's worth asking your doctor for a simple blood test. If your levels are normal or high, switching to an iron-free formula can make a real difference. Iron is essential, but only when you actually need it. Now, calcium. This one surprises a lot of people. For years we've been told, strong bones mean more calcium, so people take large calcium supplements, often by themselves. But calcium doesn't work alone. And in an aging body, taking calcium without its supporting nutrients can send it to all the wrong places. Instead of strengthening bones, unused calcium can settle in arteries, stiffening blood vessels. It can contribute to joint stiffness. It can harden soft tissues. Why? Because calcium needs guidance. It needs vitamin D to be absorbed. It needs vitamin K2 to direct it into bones instead of arteries. It needs magnesium to keep it from crystallizing in soft tissues. Without those partners, calcium becomes unsupervised. And unsupervised minerals in an older body are rarely a good idea. Whenever possible, calcium is best obtained from food: leafy greens, yogurt, almonds, sardines with bones. If supplementation is needed, it should be part of a balanced combination that includes D3, K2, and magnesium, not taken in isolation. Now let's touch on something that catches many people off guard: vitamin B6. It's water-soluble, so people assume it's harmless. But B6 is different. In high doses over long periods, it can accumulate in nerve tissue, and that buildup can actually damage the nerves. This condition is called peripheral neuropathy. It shows up as tingling, numbness, burning sensations in the hands and feet, balance problems, and even falls. Some people start taking B6 because they already feel nerve symptoms, but high-dose supplements can make those symptoms worse. Seniors only need about 1 to 2 milligrams per day. Many supplements contain 50, 100, or even more. That's not support, that's overload. If your multivitamin or nerve support product contains large amounts of B6, it's worth reviewing with your doctor. More is not better here. Now that you understand which supplements deserve caution, let's talk about the ones that truly support healthy aging. And this is where things get hopeful. First is magnesium. Magnesium is involved in hundreds of processes in your body. It helps regulate heart rhythm, supports muscles and nerves, stabilizes blood sugar, and plays a major role in sleep quality. As we age, we absorb less magnesium from food, and common medications, like blood pressure drugs and acid reducers, drain it even further. Low magnesium levels are linked to poor sleep, muscle cramps, anxiety, irregular heartbeat, and cognitive decline. Many older adults notice better sleep and steadier energy within weeks of correcting a deficiency. Gentle forms like magnesium glycinate or citrate are usually easier on digestion. Now, vitamin D3. By your mid-60s, your skin produces far less vitamin D from sunlight. Add more time indoors and sunscreen, and deficiency becomes extremely common. Vitamin D3 supports bones, but it also affects immune health, mood, and brain function. One important detail most people miss: vitamin D is fat-soluble. If you take it on an empty stomach, you may absorb very little. Taking it with a meal that includes healthy fats, like eggs, avocado, or olive oil, can dramatically improve absorption. Next are omega-3 fatty acids. These powerful fats help calm chronic inflammation, which drives heart disease, joint pain, and cognitive decline. Omega-3s support brain health, improve triglycerides, and may reduce depression in older adults. Fatty fish like salmon and sardines are excellent sources. For those who don't eat fish regularly, supplements are often used, but dosing should always be reviewed with a healthcare provider. And finally, here's the combination that ties everything together: vitamin D3 and magnesium, not separately, together. Magnesium is required to activate vitamin D in your body. Without magnesium, vitamin D can't fully do its job. And research shows that people who maintain healthy levels of both have significantly lower risk of early death compared to those deficient in either. They function as a system. Fix one without the other, and the benefits are limited. Correct both, and the impact can be profound. So here's where we land. 4 nutrients to approach carefully. Synthetic vitamin A, iron without confirmed deficiency, calcium taken alone, and high-dose vitamin B6. And 4 that consistently support aging bodies. Magnesium, vitamin D3, omega-3s, and the powerful combination of magnesium plus vitamin D3. You don't need to overhaul your life. Start small. Read your labels. Ask for simple blood tests. Talk with your doctor before making changes. And remember, aging well isn't about chasing more supplements. It's about giving your body what it truly needs and stopping what quietly works against it. You deserve to feel steady, clear, and strong in this chapter of your life. If this video helped you see your supplements differently, share it with someone you care about. And stay with us here at Health Wellness Secrets, because in our next video, we'll take a deeper look at vitamin D levels, what your blood results actually mean, and how to optimize them safely. Take care of yourself. Your future self is counting on you.